Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. I would like to thank each and every one of you for liking, commenting, subscribing, and donating to my channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support. And thank you for those of you who've been booking readings with me. It is truly appreciated, okay? So guys, your girl's Patreon channel is up and running. So if you would like to support your girl, you'll be able to find the link in the description box below. I do post 2 exclusive videos per week, so go check it out if you feel called to. So guys, before we dive in, if you have been loving the energy here, I have created a collection of spiritual ebooks and printable workbooks to help you along your journey. From manifestation ritual to love journal prompts, these tools are designed to help you align, heal, and rise. You could find them in the description box below or on my Patreon under the shop tab, okay? So as you guys could tell by the title of this video is going to be about who is watching you closely and why. So pile number 1, you're going to be the green teddy. Pile number 2, you're going to be the yellow teddy. And pile number 3, the blue teddy. So again, pile number 1, green teddy. Pile number 2, yellow teddy. And pile number 3, blue teddy. So pause this video if you must and meditate on the card or the teddy that you feel most drawn to. You'll be able to find your timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you guys at your pile. Hi Bawan! Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So my pile number 1, you picked the green teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started so we don't pick up the energy of previous pile or previous readings, okay? So my pile number 1. Who's watching you closely and why? Who's watching you closely and why? Who's watching you closely and why? Ooh, 3 of Swords. Okay, this is already coming up with some rejection. This is either somebody who rejected you or you rejected them. But I feel like it's the former. You rejected this person. Yeah, because I don't feel like it's you who was rejected. Ugh, I don't like that. I feel like this person is upset with you. There's an anger here. It's subtle. Like, very subtle anger. This is somebody who may wear a mask. Like, they're mad at you for rejecting them, but they're playing it cool. So who's watching you closely? We have a King of Pentacles. So it could be a masculine, or it could also be a woman too. It doesn't have to be a man. Okay, but somebody who's operating in their masculine energy. This could be somebody in a prestigious position or leadership position with the King of Pentacles. They could be very established in their career. This is what I'm getting here. Yeah, this could be somebody who's very established, somebody who is well respected, but it just means that career wise, okay? They could also be well respected in their community, or your community, if they're part of the same community as you, but this is somebody who sits on like I heard a high horse. They could be very cocky or arrogant. They like to control people with money. Who's constantly watching you? I said constantly, so they're definitely constantly watching you, but who's watching you closely? We have the Seven of Swords. So this could be somebody who's very strategic. They could also be deceptive or sneaky. Maybe they try to get away with something, but they couldn't. Okay. Like with you, they try to pull the wool over your eyes and it didn't work. And that could be another reason why this person's salty. So who's watching you closely? Oof. High Priestess. This person could even be doing divination on you. So that means they could be doing readings on you, like trying to figure out what you got going on, try to tap into your energy. Okay. This is somebody who may be like doing readings to find out what you're doing next, what's your plan, or how far you're going. So who's watching you closely? We have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. So this person could be a Sag or a Cancer. This is somebody, like I said, they're playing it cool with the Temperance card. Like, you know, they're unbothered, they're calm, cool, and collected. And this person could be behaving in a way where they're like just like I'm getting like this is somebody who may be like nonchalant, but they're acting like indifferent to you. I feel like this is somebody in your surroundings. Like this person's trying to cloak themselves. That's what I'm getting. That's why we have the High Priestess here. This person acts on all like nonchalant, they're unbothered, like they don't see you, that your existence doesn't mean anything to them. Not like in a sense like you're beneath them or anything like that, but like whatever rejection it was with the Three of Swords is getting to this person more than you know. They act like all cool and unbothered, but they are. Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? We have the Emperor. Some of you could be your boss. Or somebody, like I said, who's in a prestigious position or a leadership position. They could be an Aries. We have two cardinal signs. This person could definitely be a self starter, a leader. However, I feel like this person could be a little bit insecure when it comes to their leadership because they lead with a title. They don't lead with character. So this could be somebody who's in a leadership position. However, they may not have the leadership qualities to handle that position. They may have gotten the title because of favor or because of like, you know, rubbing shoulders with the C-suite or something like that. This could have been like somebody who climbed their way up their corporate ladder, but in a deceptive way with the Seven of Swords. Like they didn't earn their position; it was given to them. They didn't work for it, so they did not acquire the necessary skills in order to get to that position and operate in that position to its full capacity. So this could be somebody who is like, you know, chief client officer or something, but they didn't earn that position. It was given to them. Like they don't have the necessary skill set to really operate and be efficient in that position. This is what I'm getting here with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. So who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Yeah, Two of Wands. This person, they're watching you closely and they're planning their next move, like however they want to come towards you. Okay, with the Two of Wands, who's watching you closely? Ooh, maybe this is somebody who you called out judgment on. I feel like you saw right through them. You know this person's wearing a mask, or you know this person's deceptive with the Seven of Swords. Okay, they're up to no good. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. Yeah, this is somebody who's deceptive. They ain't got. I don't like this person's energy because they're coming in with like love bombing energy, or like they act like, I'm telling you, they act unbothered by your distance or you not engaging with them like you used to after the rejection. Just somebody's acting fake. Who watches you closely? Who's watching you closely? We have the Strength card. This person could have Leo in their chart. They may have some sort of influence, especially in their community. This person could also be admiring your strength of character. Who's watching you closely? What do we have here? No, it's just one, please. Who's watching you closely? We have Justice. We have almost all the cardinal signs. The only one we're missing is Capricorn. Yeah, this is somebody, I'm telling you, they are in a leadership position, but they haven't earned it. The cardinal signs, they're natural born leaders, okay? I feel like this person, like I said, they only have the title, not the qualities that comes with cardinal signs, like driven, hardworking, determined, okay? Very sharp, okay? Like aligned with their purpose, know what they want, committed. Like this person does not really have that. I feel like this is more you, my pal number one. You possess those qualities, but this person's trying to mirror that. They're trying to act like they're your equal. And I feel like with the judgment card, you may have caught on to the fact that this person is not who they say they are, and they haven't earned their position. It was given to them. So they didn't work for the qualification. They don't have the experience to back it up. They just have like, this is for instance like somebody who is within a company and they've been working there for a long time. However, they haven't harnessed their skills, they haven't cultivated their skills, and they haven't had the experience. But because they have seniority, a position like a leadership position was given to them, but they don't have the exact qualification to really capitalize on that position and really optimize like the resources that they have. This is somebody who, like I said, they earned the position. They didn't earn the position, they it was given to them. While you came in and you're the type of person that has all the qualification, but you do not have the title. You have the skill set, the leadership skill set, but you do not have the title. But you don't need a title to be a leader. You're a natural born leader. And I feel like this person, that's where maybe this is where the rejection comes in. It's internalized. Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you? Ooh, Six of Wands. Yeah, just I feel like this is somebody who's a show off. They like to get public recognition, but they haven't done the work to get the public recognition. It's like, boy, what do you mean? Like this person's watching you like a hawk with the Hermit card. They could be a Virgo. Holy moly. This person, I feel like they're like, they like the attention, they like the public recognition, but you don't need that in order to, you don't need validation in order to work at the capacity that you're working right now. Like you bring a lot of like quality in everything that you do. This could be workplace related for some of you, or someone in your in your house. For some of you, someone in your family. Who's watching you closely? This is somebody who's clocking you, watching your progress. Who's watching you closely? Yeah. Oh, didn't I say somebody who you work with? Three of Pentacles, somebody that you collaborate with, or you have some sort of collaborative I was gonna say collaborative experience, but that's not what I'm trying to say. Like some sort of collaborative endeavor or something. Okay, it doesn't have to be work. So who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Five of Cups. Somebody who's sad. Somebody who's in regret. I wonder why they would be in regret. Let's see. Who's watching you closely? Yeah, the Death card. They could be a Scorpio. Something about an ending. Maybe this person's worried that you might. I'm telling you, this person might be worried that you take their spot or something. That's why they could be keeping their eyes on you. This is somebody who's fixated on you. They could be a Scorpio, um Libra cusper, or a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper, also Libra Virgo cusper. This person could be any of those signs, okay? But with the Death card, there was a major ending between the two of you. But this person's also afraid that there will be some sort of major transformation once you step fully in your power. This is somebody, I'm telling you, they're clocking your growth. Who's watching you closely? Ooh, we have the Devil. We have all the cardinal signs here. This person could be obsessed with you as well. You could be picking up this person in your energy, constantly trying to tug at you. Okay. So who's watching you closely? Ooh, Eight of Swords. This is somebody who's stressed out. They're having a lot of anxiety. Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you? Two of Pentacles. This is somebody who may be juggling a lot. They may be burdened. Okay, they may be burdened. Who's watching you closely? We have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, this person's ego is bruised. They may be like burdened by the responsibilities that they have at work or maybe in their personal life. This could be somebody who may be secretly competing with you as well. Like let's say if this is like you're a woman and it's another woman, it could be somebody who's competing when it comes to life's milestone, like, you know, who gets married first, who buys a house first, who buys a car first, like that type of stuff that this person could be competing with. Okay, and you're like just doing what, like walking your own path, walking your own journey. Well, this person's clocking you. They want to get there faster than you, but I feel like this person, they might be ahead of you in some way, shape, or form, like when it comes to like society's milestone, like society's timeline. This person could feel like they're ahead, but I feel like this person's not really happy with their lives. Okay, they might have like a boring, mundane life, and they may have thought that their life would have been better while they watch you. They're watching you closely and they're seeing that you're happier, even if you don't have like a husband or a wife, even if you're not married, if you don't have a house. You seem happier. You seem more fulfilled. This person could be sad about that with the Death card. And why are they watching you? Why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you closely? We have Justice, Libra and energy again. Something about karmic justice here. Why are they watching you closely? Ooh, we have the Knight of Cups. Hmm. Why are they watching you closely? Just one more card. Ooh. Okay, no, just one, please. Why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you? Why are they watching you closely? The Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles again. Why are they watching you closely? Just one card, please, Spirit. Seven of Wands. You may have blocked this person. Maybe this person wants to reconcile with you because the rejection could have been like you ejected them out of your life. So they don't have close access, close proximity to you. Maybe that's why they're watching you through divination with the High Priestess. Because some of you, I feel like with the Three of Swords, you may have like cut this person off completely. Especially if this is like a friend or something. But they're watching you closely behind the scenes though. So you don't know that they're watching you heavily like that. I feel like heavy, it could be a friend. Some of you, it might be like a co-worker, but I feel like it might be 5% of you. The majority of you, I feel like this is somebody that was once upon a time close to you, close enough to be able to watch your every move. But now that they are at a distance with the Seven of Wands, they have to do it through other means, other channels. Okay, so like divination, or secretly prying on you and stuff like that, or like on social media, because you block them. That's why they're watching you closely. They want to have a better view. They may want to reconcile with you. They want to right their wrongs, but I don't feel like it's authentic. I don't feel like it's genuine, like the reason behind it. So why are they watching you closely? Page of Swords. They're taking notes. They could be gossiping about you as well with the Page of Swords. Why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you closely? Yeah, I feel like they want to reconcile with you. They do. They want to work together. But I feel like they're just trying to use you though. Because they saw what you could do on your own, and now they're like trying to join forces together with you. However, it's for their own benefit. They're not going to bring much to the table. Like, you will be doing all the heavy lifting while this person will be sitting there watching you, and then collect the resources, like collect the blessings, like, and while you're the one doing all the heavy lifting. So why are they watching you? Oh, Ace of Wands. Yeah, they want to collaborate with you with the Ace of Wands. some sort of creative endeavor. That's why they're watching you closely, but they're also watching you closely to see what you're producing with the Ace of Wands, what you're able to bring to life on your own. And they may even want to copy you, but because I feel like this person may have tried to copy you in the past and they didn't yield the same results. So that's why there's like trying to get close to you or trying to reconcile with you in order to have direct front row access to you. So that way they could take notes with the Page of Swords and extract information from you. That's what I'm getting here. This is not somebody who's coming in like because they're actually remorseful that you guys parted ways. No, they don't care about that. They care about what you could do for them. So we're going to be using the Astro dice to get a little bit more confirmation of who this person could be. It could be your sign or this person's sign, okay? So my pal number one, who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? So we have ninth house, Jupiter, and we have Capricorn. Okay. So this is somebody who wants to work with you. They want to collaborate with you. They may want to expand or go on towards uncharted territories, but this person might be rigid in their approach and they like your flexibility. Okay. And this person wants to use you or take advantage of you or learn from you and then dish you once they're done. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number one. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number one. Bye. Hi, Belle 2. Welcome to my channel. This is stellabeautytarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number two, you picked the yellow teddy, and this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, or welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number two. Who's watching you closely and why? Who's watching you closely and why, my pal number two? I heard the one that got away. Maybe this is how this person feels about you. Okay. This person's stressed with a nine of swords. They can't sleep at night. Okay. They're going through it, guys. They're going through it. This is somebody who is stressed the F out. Like, this is somebody who's tossing and turning at night, okay? The thought of you is stressing this person out. Then they needs to stop thinking about you and talking about you. And they wouldn't be stressed out. Who's watching you closely? Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is somebody who may want to have like a new beginning with you, a chance encounter with you, a do-over. You guys are definitely in no contact. Like you're not interacting with this person at all. So who's watching you closely? That's too many cards. Just one, please. Who's watching you closely? We have, ooh. Not only are they watching closely, this person is stalking you. Definitely through social media. They're curious. They're watching you too closely. Too closely. Like they're watching you like a hawk. That's what I'm getting here. And this is also someone with a Page of Swords that is like analyzing you, taking notes, trying to figure out how to approach you or to re-engage with you. This is somebody who's trying to re-engage with you, but they don't know how to do it with the Nine of Swords. So they could be watching you from afar, trying to figure out what would be the best approach to rekindle a connection with you. So who's watching you closely? Yeah, this is somebody who may try to manifest you. So this person could be a Gemini or a Virgo, or that could be you. And if you are a Gemini and it's your birthday today, happy birthday, okay? But this is somebody who's trying to manifest you. I'm telling you, they want a new beginning with the Wheel of Fortune. They could be a Sagittarius as well, but they're trying to manifest a conversation, a new beginning with you, some sort of like conversation where they could hash things out with you. Ooh, I don't know. I don't feel like you are interested in this person though. I don't even think that you would give them a time of day. Who's watching you closely? I just seen the five of, ooh, Ten of Swords. I just seen the Five of Cups. Somebody who's in regret, but with the Ten of Swords being here, this is somebody who betrayed you. This is somebody who betrayed you, and they were cruel too. Maybe with their words. This is somebody who backstabbed you. They may have had like bad intentions for you, or they were not clear about their expectations or what they were their intentions for you initially. Some of you, this could, it's giving me like an ex or a past lover energy. This is somebody who may have thought that their games was going to work on you, like maybe they were trying to get you to jump through hoops for them or prove your worth or prove that you love them, like you had to work for this person's affection, and it was like, okay, like you just decided to dip instead of doing that because you felt like this person was not worth it. And honestly, if somebody has to do that, they're not worth it, because like nobody has time for those games. Okay, like nobody have time for unnecessary headache, because that's what it is, that's what it was. Like this person was giving you unnecessary headaches, like things didn't have to be so hard. Like they were just making it so complicated for no reason. All they had to do is vocalize and verbalize what their intentions were, and then you guys could take it from there. But no, this person wanted to play games, have you jump through hoops, prove your worth, like you're some kind of like a dog or something. And even a dog you don't treat like that. Who's watching you closely? Seven of Cups. This is somebody who may have explored their options or made you an option. They made you feel less than, or that they were trying to do that, or maybe this person thought that they were going to be able to break you or have you beg them or something like that. But now, like, you took your power back and you just decided to move away from this person. So who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? So who's watching you? Ace of Wands, but it's in reverse. This is somebody who, there is no spark. There is no more spark between you and this person. Like you're not feeling it anymore. That's why I said earlier, I don't feel like you want to reconcile with this person or you want to make it work again, because it was too much. Like even I, as I'm doing this reading, I'm like getting like a, not a headache, but it's like a pounding or like a pressure on my head. Like, ugh, this person was like, they were unnecessary drama. Okay, unnecessary headache, unnecessary. Like, I feel like what they were offering you was not worth the, what you had to do in order to earn it, to earn what you were being offered. Like it's like, if it's not giving freely, why am I going to take it? Like what's the point of me taking it? Like, you know what I mean? Like this is what I'm getting here. This person did not even have much to offer you. And it doesn't have to be material. It's just in the terms of like relationship, the quality of a relationship. This person was not even emotionally mature. They were not even ready for a relationship. They didn't even know what was required of them. Like this is somebody, maybe you try to have a conversation with them and they would always get like irritated or defensive. It's like you can't even talk to them. Like they were like emotionally immature, and it was like, oh, I'm like, who cares? Like, you know, I'm not gonna deal with this with you anymore. Who cares about like how you look? Who cares about like, you know, if you have a nice car? That doesn't matter. I feel like this person was superficial. So who's watching you closely? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody who may have pretended to have more than they let on with the Ace of Pentacles. So this could have been like somebody who was acting like, yeah, they got it like that. They got a nice car. They have money, but really they were broke. They were selling you pipe dreams. Okay? So who's watching you closely? Ooh, King of Swords. This person could be pissed. With the King of Swords, maybe this person was acting cold or emotionally detached. Like they didn't care about you. They didn't care if you would stay or leave. They wanted you to believe that they didn't care, so that way you could chase them, but you didn't, and that that actually broke this person's ego. That crushed their ego. Who's watching you closely? Not only are they watching you closely, they're watching you in secret. So this is somebody, like I said, you may not be in contact with them, and I feel like heavy that there is no contact here, and this person's acting like they're unbothered by the no contact, but they are. They're more bothered than they let on. This person is crying at night, stressed out, looking at their phone, waiting for you to text. I heard waiting for you to call. Well, they're gonna be waiting for a long time because you're not gonna call this person anytime soon. So who's watching you closely? Just one card, please, Spirit. Who's watching you closely? Somebody who wants to apologize to you. But I feel like this person is so immature that their apology is not gonna come off right. It's gonna come off like half-ass apology. It's not gonna be genuine. Because this person does not know how to swallow their pride. They're too prideful, they're too arrogant. Okay, they think too much of themselves. Like this person, like the value that they bring and what they think they are is not a match. It's not a vibrational match. It's like somebody who operates like minimum wage. They operate at minimum wage capacity, but they want six-figure salary. Make it make sense. You're operating at minimum wage capacity, but you want six-figure salary. This is what I'm getting with this person. That's how they're coming up. That's their energy. They're like bare minimum, but they want six-figure. Like, how is that? You're not gonna get that. So who's watching you closely? Ooh, somebody who's pissed. They're pissed. This is somebody who's egotistical. Like, how dare you leave me? But buddy, you're minimum wage. What did you expect? You're dispensable. Like, what? You could get hired at any time. Okay? You could get hired. Somebody else could take your spot at any time. Like, you're not or like sorry about that, my pal number two. So you see, this person is not happy. This person's a liability, guys. So who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? We have, okay. Who's watching you closely? Ooh, this is somebody who may want to take some sort of action towards you. Or this is somebody who may have been impulsive. I feel like they're going to come towards you swiftly, okay? Like before the summer, you're going to hear from this person. Before, I'm telling you, before summer solstice, this person's not going to let the summer pass by before they even try to reconcile with you, because they know once the summer hits, like they know like the summer, it's summertime, there's always like new, like summertime is like that season for new love, right? So this person's not gonna allow you to get new love without trying again. They're gonna come towards you for sure. This is the energy I'm getting. Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Just one card. Who's watching you closely? Three. Oh. Who's watching you closely? Just one card, please, Spirit. Queen of Swords. You guys are mirroring each other in terms of like detachment, but I feel like you're more in the Queen of Swords energy than this person is, okay? Like you're really detached, you're really moving on, and you're looking forward, while this person is only pretending to be in the King of Swords energy, where they're acting nonchalant and they're unbothered, but really in actuality, when they're at home at night by themselves with the Nine of Swords, they can't sleep. They're tossing and turning. 3 o'clock in the morning, they're rereading your texts, watching your, like looking at your pictures or videos if you send them videos. Like this person's stressed out. So who's watching you closely? What do we have here? We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to reconcile with you. They want to work things out with the Three of Pentacles, because the Three of Pentacles could represent collaborative energy, right? So who's watching you closely? Ooh, we have the Lovers. Yes, this is definitely giving ex or past lover vibes. This is what I'm getting here. This is who's watching you closely, okay? This person wants to make amends with you. But I feel like a lot of you are just like, yo, I already gone through this like chapter with you. I'm not trying to redo this again. I'm not trying to like go back again and do this back and forth and repeat a cycle with you once more. I've learned a lesson. Thank you so much, but I'm gonna keep it pushing. That's the vibe I feel like you're on, my pal number two. So who's watching you closely? We have the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who could be in their feelings right now when it comes to you. You're the one that got away because that's what I got at the beginning of the read. Because that's what I picked up on. You're the one that got away. And this person is livid because they didn't think that you were going to get away. Like they thought that they put a spell on you, not figuratively speaking, but like just saying that they had a hold on you. Like, you know, they got it like that. This is what this person thought. So who's watching you closely? What do we have here? Ooh, we have the Hierophant. This person could have a prestigious position. For some of you, you could have been married to this person or you were in a long-term relationship with this person. Like I said, it could be like an ex-lover or a past like lover, something like that, or a past boyfriend, girlfriend, or husband or wife, okay? Somebody that you had some sort of like long-term relationship with, or like a baby daddy or baby mom. Especially if you're like a baby daddy or baby mom and you have like you guys children or a child together, this person is not happy that you're single. Uh-uh. You being single is stressing them out. Ready to mingle? No, 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 no. That is a big no for them. They don't want you to mingle. You mingling? Have them up at night. You know, if this person's watching your Snapchat stories, holy moly. I don't know why I heard that somebody's watching your Snapchat stories or they're watching you on Instagram. If you have Instagram, they're watching your stories. They're watching you from a fake account. So who's watching you closely? This is somebody who betrayed you because the Ten of Swords keeps coming out. It came out again. It came out with the Empress. Yeah, they betrayed you. So who's watching you closely? I'm telling you, this is like an ex. With the Two Cups, the Hierophant, the Lovers. This is an ex. Ex-lover, ex-spouse, past lover, somebody that you had a romantic relationship with. So why are they watching you closely? Temperance. They want to reconcile. I'm telling you, this person wants to reconcile with you right before the summer. They don't want you to get away. Like, heck to the no. This person is willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, okay? But it's only to stop you. They just want to stall you because they know you're about to meet somebody. Why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you closely? You see my cards keep falling on the floor. I'm telling you, this person does not. Mm. They're watching you closely because you're emotionally unavailable. Like you're not reacting or behaving the same way that you used to. And they're trying to figure out why. They're trying to see like have you already moved on if it hasn't been that long, and if it's been long, they're wondering like are you with someone else, you're emotionally unavailable. But this person is also emotionally manipulative. They're trying to manipulate their way back into your life. That's why they're watching you closely. They're trying to spot a weakness or a moment of weakness where they could capitalize on that, take advantage of it. Why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you closely? We have the Knight of Pentacles. To plan, to strategize their move. They're trying to come in slow but steady. Why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you closely? We have the Emperor because you're taking your power back and they don't like that. They're trying to find a moment of weakness or a crack in your armor so that way they could come back in and make their move and like solidify their spot in your life. That's what they're trying to do. Why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you closely? We have the Sun card. Yeah, they want to reconcile with you. They want to have a new beginning. And they want to make sure that when they come back in, there's a stronger chance that it goes in their favor. This person could be a fire sign because we have all the fire signs here. Okay. So this person could definitely be a fire sign, or you could be the fire sign here. So why are they watching you closely? Ooh, we have the Empress and the Emperor. This person could be a Libra or a Taurus, or that could also be you because we have Taurus twice. That could be you. Yeah, we have Gemini twice as well. So it could be a Gemini, Cancer. Ooh, I didn't mean to see Cancer. I meant to say Taurus, but they could also be a Cancer. Guys, this person really wants to reconcile with you because they see you as their divine counterpart. But I don't feel like this person's emotionally ready for the type of relationship that you're looking for. They're gonna disappoint you if you take them back though. Like they see themselves as an emperor or an empress, but they're not operating, vibrating at that level yet. They have a lot of inner work to do in order to get there. And it won't, like, for you, I'm not getting that it would be worth it if you were to take them back, because you would have to put up with a lot of things in order to make this relationship work. Okay, this is what I'm getting here. So it doesn't seem like it would be worth it to you, but at the end of the day, it's a general reading. You could take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But if it resonates a lot with you, it wouldn't be in your best interest to date this person or give them a second chance because they're not ready yet. Okay. So we're going to be using the astro dice to get a little bit more confirmation of who this person could be. So it could be your sign or this person's sign, okay? Who's watching you closely? So who's watching you closely? We have Jupiter, 10th house. And then we have Virgo. So I feel like this is more you. Maybe you have Virgo in 10th house or Jupiter. Okay, so you're definitely practical. You're long term. You have long term tunnel vision. You're determined. Okay, you're very versatile as well. You're analytical. I feel like you've seen through this person's shenanigans and their facade, and you know that they're not really in alignment. Okay, because this is a beautiful energy. Virgo in 10th house or Jupiter. Like, I don't feel like this person has this placement, or else they would have been more disciplined and more practical in their approach. I feel like this person is a little bit reckless. Okay. So that's all I have for you, my pal number 2. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 2. Bye. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to my channel. This is Stella Beauty Tarot back at you again with another video. So, my pal number 2, you picked the blue teddy. And this is going to be your reading, okay? So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you back. And if you are a newbie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. So the way that I like to do this is like to smudge the cards first before we get started so we don't pick up the energy of previous pal or previous readings, okay? So my pal number 3. Who's watching you closely and why? Who's watching you closely and why, my pal number 3? Who's watching you closely and why? Oh, we have the Hierophant. This could be somebody who is in a prestigious position. There could be a Taurus here. This could also be like a religious leader or someone in your community that's watching you closely. Let's see. Hmm. Something about your authority is like threatening to this person. Who's watching you closely? Ooh, yeah, Nine of Swords. Somebody who's stressed out. I feel like the Hierophant could also be you, my pal number 3, where you have some sort of authority. People respect you, respect what you have to say. They listen to you, and this person could be threatened by that with the Nine of Swords. Okay, they could be wondering how you do it because maybe you do have the Hierophant qualities and discipline. However, you may not have the Hierophant title yet, okay? Like you may not have like a prestigious position yet, but you do have the leadership qualities. So who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? We have the Fool card. This is somebody who may want to make an offer or come towards you with some sort of communication. Or maybe this person feels foolish for the last time you guys spoke to each other. Or they may have made a foolish decision or an impulsive decision when it came to you. Who's watching you closely? Some of you could be like somebody in your workplace, leadership in the workplace, because there's a regretful energy here with the Five of Cups. This is something that maybe this person did too quickly and now they're regretting it with the Fool card. Now that's why they're in the Nine of Swords energy when it comes to you. Maybe this person has undermined your leadership, or this person, yeah, this is giving me workplace related energy with the Hierophant, guys. This could be like somebody in your workplace that is like regretful for how they treated you. Maybe this person underestimated your skill sets and your talents, your leadership qualities, and now this person is realizing that you have more to offer than they initially believed about you, because maybe you're not the type of person that is loud, that talks a lot, that runs your mouth. Like you're maybe not that type of person. Maybe you're just more quiet, observant, but you have this quiet power about you. You have this quiet, like you're sovereign here. You don't really follow trends. You don't really follow people, and you don't really need a title in order to act like a leader. And what I'm getting here with this energy is that this person could have like misread you or misunderstood you or underestimated you at some point shape in some way, shape, or form. And now they're in the Nine of Swords energy. They're worried or they're stressed out because they made a foolish decision, and now they're in the Five of Cups. They're regretting it. They're looking back at how they behaved towards you, and maybe they're trying to figure out how they could re-engage with you, how they can make amends with you without like, they don't want to admit to their misjudgment. That's what I'm getting here with the Nine of Swords. Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Yeah, we have the Two of Cups. This is something about, I don't feel like it's love. I really feel like it's a partnership with the Two of Cups, especially with the Hierophant being here, because it's giving me workplace scenario, workplace situation. If you don't have a 9 of 5, it could be somebody who was supposed to collaborate with you, and they were met with two choices. Okay, with the Lovers, they were between you and another party, and they decided to go with the other party. However, there was a misjudgment, there was a misstep on their end, because maybe the other party looked good on paper, but they didn't have the qualification. Like this person, whoever they picked, didn't have the integrity. So the person that they picked over you burned them. Now this person's watching you closely to see, like, because they got burned now, so now they don't want to repeat the same mistake, so now they're watching you even closely because of what they experienced with someone else. Okay, so who's watching you closely? So who's watching you closely? What do we have here? We have the Ten of Cups. This is somebody who maybe like now they're seeing you from a brand new perspective with the Ten of Cups. Like there's like a lot of like emotional fulfillment and some sort of like new found respect for you. Like now they're putting some respect on your name. Whoever this person is, like in a position of power with the Hierophant, they're putting respect on your name. But before, I feel like I said, they were underestimated you, and they may have picked someone else over you, and now they feel some type of way about the results. Like now they're seeing the errors of their ways, but this person could be a little bit prideful, so they're not gonna say that they made a mistake. Who's watching you closely? Yeah, this is somebody who's burdened. Their ego could be bruised. I feel like you're proving this person wrong in some way, shape, or form. I really feel like maybe you're passed up for a promotion. They picked someone else over you, and now they're realizing, like I said, the other person that they picked over you, they got burned. The person that they picked over you did not, basically, they did not produce what they were expecting. Okay, they did not live up to their expectation of that person's expectation, and you're proving this person wrong over and over and over again. They keep underestimating you, and they keep seeing you rise to the occasion. And this person was not expecting that. That's the thing. They were not expecting that from you. So who's watching you closely? Who's watching you? We have the magician. This person could be a Gemini or Virgo, or that could be you. And if you are a Gemini and it's your birthday today, happy birthday, okay? So with this energy, this is somebody who may be a little bit manipulative, I'm getting. Like they like to manipulate the situation, or manipulate the appearance or how things work in their favor, okay? So who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Yeah, this is somebody who may want to make a move towards you with the Three of Wands. For some of you, this person could also be at a distance from you. So like heavy on the workplace scenario. So this could be somebody who's working remotely. They may not be in the office, like the head office. So let's say, for instance, the head office is in your city. This person could work in another city or another country. So let's say for cross borders. So people like, I'll just give Canada and the US for as an example. This person could work in the US, could live in the US, but they work in Canada, or vice versa. Like, they can live in Canada, but they work in the US, okay? Wherever country that you're from, I'm just using Canada and US as an example because, we're neighbors. But I'm just like, yeah, this is what I'm getting here, okay? This is somebody who may be at a distance from you. But this is somebody who may be impulsive, like they don't think things through. There was like an error in their judgment, and that's why this person's like feeling some type of way about, like, yeah, you see Three of Swords, they're feeling some type of way about how they behave towards you. So who's watching you closely? Yeah, we have the Temperance card. This is somebody who's playing it cool. It's like they don't want to admit defeat. And you didn't defeat this person. It was their own action that became their demise. It was their own choice. When they had the chance to choose you or someone else, they chose someone else. They chose someone else over you for the promotion, for the job, for whatever it was. And now this person's watching you closely with regret, the disappointment with the Five of Cups. So who's watching you closely? Yeah, I see the Three of Swords is here. I'm telling you, I can't make it up, guys. Yeah, they're heartbroken. This is somebody who rejected you. This is like for some of you it's internal in your workplace, okay? Maybe you applied internally for a promotion or like another job, another position, and you were rejected and they hired someone else, and the same person that they hired didn't even last that long. They were not even up to par. They didn't even have the qualification, okay? They were not even getting things done, getting things moving, okay? This is what I'm getting here. They didn't even live up to this person's expectation, and you're surpassing their expectations. Oh gosh, who's watching you closely? Somebody who feels left out in the cold, but they left you out in the cold. They undervalued you. So who's watching you closely? Somebody who wants to reconcile with you. Excuse me. They want to reconcile with you with the Three of Cups. I feel like you're keeping it professional with this person with the Three of Cups, like, because you have to work with them, especially if they are like in a leadership position. You're keeping yourself, like, you're being cordial with this person. You're doing exactly what needs to be done. However, there is a little bit of tension, not coming from you, but from this person because of like their own ego. So who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? We have the Hierophant again. Guys, I'm telling you, with the Hierophant energy, this person with this energy, like they're watching you like a hawk with the Hierophant because of like their position and the fact that they have to save face, because now everybody else, like, because obviously they talk, right? In the office, like especially the C-suites, they're going to talk about what's going on, and with other teams and stuff like that, especially if you're in a smaller company where there's not like that many employees, like less than 200 employees. People talk, right? So this person, maybe they're trying to keep up a facade or an image, but then every time you're surpassing their expectation, every time you're hitting target, you're hitting milestones in projects, so whatever it is that you're doing at work, this person's ego is being bruised. Okay, maybe this person, I feel like they could be watching you closely to see if you slip up, so that way they could find a reason to be like, yeah, you see, that's the reason why I didn't hire them. Like they're trying to find a reason, but every time you're delivering, all the time, okay, and you're showing commitment, consistency. Okay, so who's watching you closely? We have the Six of Wands. Ooh, this person could be, yeah, they are very respected in your workplace or in your community. For some of you, it could be your community. Like, let's say, for instance, it could be church, okay? And you know how the church, they have different, like there is a hierarchy in the church as well. You know, the pastor and his wife is the first lady, and then you have the deacons and stuff like that. So maybe like there was something where you were supposed to be a deaconess or a deacon or something, and they passed you over for someone else. And then there was a scandal with this deacon that they they passed you over for, and then now they have to restructure, and they're kind of like embarrassed now because it's an error in their judgment, right? Because they're the one who picked this person, right? You didn't, it wasn't like, you know, giving, no, they made the choice to hire this person, to make them, to whatever, however they assign them, right? In the church, it could be the mosque, same thing, okay? Because every religion has a hierarchy when it comes to the position in the church or the religion, okay? So I feel like with this energy, this person, they made a mistake. Whoever they picked, now they're embarrassed. Now they have to save face with the Six of Wands, because like everybody's watching them. Now they're watching you to be like, to justify why they didn't pick you. So who's watching you? Yeah, this is somebody who feels stuck, trapped in the decision that they've made. And now they want to, like, basically what I'm getting here, this person's trying to like save face, to say that, okay, yeah, the reason why I didn't hire them is because look what they did. They made a mistake here. Oh yeah, they did this. So that way they could justify their action, their judgment. So who's watching you closely? No, that's too many cards. Who's watching you closely? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So this could be somebody who's greedy or possessive as well, very controlling, a penny pincher. Yeah, this is somebody who may, like, I feel like, you know why there's a reason why they didn't pick you as well. What I just got now, a download, is that this person was also afraid that you were going to surpass them, because they may have seen your leadership qualities, your drive, your determination to get things done, and you were very disciplined, and this person was kind of like afraid of your discipline. This is giving me the energy of like rule number one of like 48 laws of power: don't outshine the master. This person was afraid that you were going to outshine them. They saw your light, but you were not trying to do that. Okay, you did not break the law, like the 48 law, like the first law, you didn't break that. This person just saw your light, and they were kind of like intimidated by it. So they didn't want to ignite it, or they didn't want to cultivate that light. So they tried to siphon it, or to like remove it altogether. Okay, so who's watching you closely? So who's watching you? What do we have here? Yeah, this is somebody who pretends to be about you with the Knight of Cups. This is very surface level energy with this person. Who's watching you closely? Who's watching you closely? Just one card. Who's watching you closely? Yeah, Two of Cups again, guys. I'm telling you, it should have been like a partnership, an equally yoked partnership, but this person decided to pick someone else. So why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you closely? Just one card. Why are they watching you closely? We have the Emperor, because you have the leadership qualities, like I was just saying. This person is seeing your power. They've seen it from the beginning. This could have been like somebody who was watching you for a while as well. Maybe some of you, that partnership was like years ago, and they're still watching you, still keeping tabs on you, because you have Emperor, like your boss. That's why they're watching you. You could be an Aries, or an Aries Taurus cusper. Don't have to be. You could also be Taurus Gemini cusper too. So why are they watching you closely? We have the Four of Swords. They want to put something to rest. They're trying, like I'm telling you, they're trying to figure out something about you, or trying to see, to justify their behavior, justify their choice. Why are they watching you closely? Just one card, please. Why are they watching you closely? We have the Lovers, because they made the wrong decision because the Lover came out in reverse. They're watching you closely because they want to justify their bad decision. And they can't. They could not. They're trying to find dirt on you. That's why they're watching you closely. They're trying to find something that they can utilize in order to say, I didn't pick this person because of this reason. They are not good, or they're bad. They have a bad reputation. They did something shady. Like, they're trying to find a, just even like the smallest little dirt, just to say that the reason why they didn't pick you was because of this. Okay. So why are they watching you closely? Why are they watching you closely? Yeah, Eight of Cups. They are watching you closely because you have emotionally withdrawn from them, and they're trying to assess where your head is at. Okay, because this person may want to come back in and give you another offer, but they're not even sure if you're going to accept it. So this person is being shady at the same time. Okay, because they're trying to find dirt on you, but at the same time they're trying to see if they could reconcile with you. So this person is like, double-minded. That's what I'm getting here. They're kind of shady. So why are they watching you? I'm telling you, they're in regret. I can't make it up, guys. I'm telling you. They regret it. They regret letting you go as well. With the Eight of Cups, a part of them is regretful. The Five of Cups is here twice. They are regretful. They know that they made a wrong decision. Instead of apologizing and swallowing their pride and come to you and offer you this position, because whatever it is, they see the emperor in you. They see that. That's why they're watching you closely. This person could even be learning from you, learning grace, learning how to walk with your head held high, even if you get rejected. And this person is like taking notes, but they're too prideful to say it. So why are they watching you closely? The Two of Cups again, guys, but this time it came out in reverse. It flew out in reverse. They're watching you closely because they know that this partnership has been, like, the connection has been severed, and it's going to be extremely challenging for them to convince you to want to, collaborate with them again. So they're trying to figure out a way to see if they could get you back in, but there is like this manipulative energy. Didn't I say earlier about them being manipulative? I'm telling you, this is the vibe I'm getting from this person. Like, they're trying to find, like, it's like either or. They're double-minded. Like I said, this is somebody who they'll try to find, like, it's like, okay, I either want to find dirt on them or hire them back or give them a position, but whichever one comes first is the one I'm going to go with. So it's not like they're trying to pick a side. They're doing both. So just like, whichever one comes first, if I find dirt on them, then I'm gonna, use that. If I don't find dirt on them, then I'm just gonna hire them. Okay, like, that's like, what the hell, you know what I mean? Like, either you want to hire me because you really want to work with me, or you're gonna find dirt on me and just let me be. Like, don't even bother with me if this is how you feel. Like, this is what I'm getting here, and it's like, why are you doing that? On top of it, you're supposed to be a man of, like, honor with the hierophant. Like, bye bye. So we're gonna be using the astro dice to get a little bit more confirmation of who this person could be. So it could be your sign or this person's sign, okay? So who's watching you closely? Yeah, this person's pissed. You see, burning my thing, man. My this person. Who's watching you closely? Now they're getting mad. Like, boy, is it my fault? Like, holy. So who's watching you closely? What do we have here? We have Uranus, we have Scorpio, and second house. Okay, so this is, yeah, somebody who's managing resources, other people's resources, but like, this person's unpredictable, unreliable as well. Like, yeah, you can't even trust this person because they're volatile. Yeah, like, and they're very egotistical. That's the problem. They hoard a lot of secrets too. They hoard a lot of, like, resources too. They don't like to This is the type of person that does not like to see other people shine. Okay, if they are in a leadership position, which they are, instead of like helping the youth or people underneath them to grow, they like to hoard them, they like to control them, to keep them stuck so that way they can feel powerful. That's what I'm getting here from this person. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my pal number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in my next video, pal number 3. Bye.